Um, but yeah. So J. Cole responded. The internet did not like it. And it just kind of made me really sit back and think about like the psychology of why we love beef, why we love diss tracks as a society, and just how tribal we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, people clearly just love Kendrick Lamar more than they love J. Cole, and I think that's okay. I think everybody should be entitled to enjoy the artists that they like the most. But I do feel like there's just a lot of dishonesty in this conversation of like how dope Kendrick actually is. Is he dope? Yes. Like, he is a dope rapper. Like, I think he's one of the most creative rappers out there in the game, without question. Like, his videos are dope. His concepts are dope. When his beats are good, they're really good. When his bars are good, they're really good. But I don't think he's consistent enough for everybody to act like he's untouchable and like he's made of adamantium, because I just don't think so. Like, when I listened to this J. Cole response, I actually thought it was really good, actually. I think that J. Cole is a more palatable rapper with more cohesive bars, meaning I just feel like I feel like Kendrick is very similar to Nas in the fact that he just says a whole lot of shit that could be simplified, and it would hit harder if it was simplified. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says shit in a very long-winded way, and to me it just doesn't hit that hard. Like, I don't know of any Kendrick. I can't really think of any Kendrick bars off the top of my head that make me like, that just stick in my brain, that are so dope that they stick in my brain. Like, there are really dope Kendrick songs that stick in my head because the melody's great and the beat is great and the way he's rapping on the beat is great, but what he's actually saying doesn't stick in my mind because to me it's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. Whereas J. Cole as a rapper I love the way he's very concise. Like, he does not overcomplicate his bars, but he says very impactful, very deep things. And for people to say that this diss is whack, like, that's just like, to me, the polarization of how the internet works. Like, there's nothing that's ever in the middle. It's either the greatest thing of all time or it's the worst thing of all time. And so people, because they love Kendrick more than J. Cole, are saying this is the worst thing of all time, when in reality I think it's way above average. I definitely think this J. Cole response to me is better than Kendrick's diss verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, John Mercado says he likes it too. J. Cole is fire, and he thinks that J. Cole's response went over people's heads, and I agree. I think if you really love rap and you really listen to lyrics, J. Cole's response is way better than Kendrick Lamar's diss to me. There were a lot of bars that J. Cole was spitting that were super, super fire to me. But one that I don't know if he did intentionally, because if you listen to J. Cole's response, there's like a trap beat that it starts off with, and then the beat switches in the middle of the song and it becomes like a traditional boom bap hip hop song. And I think both versions are really dope. I like the trap beat, and I like the way he was riding on that with the kind of Detroit flow. And then I like how he brings it back around to the traditional boom bap joint. And like, in the boom bap joint, he said something that, to me, I don't know if he meant this intentionally, but it hit super hard. So he said, "I aim the chrome at your eyelids, and throw stones at your dome, and we the Stone Temple Pilots." And I think that's like a double entendre, because obviously, like, I aim the chrome at your eyelids is, I'll fire shots at your head. But then also, Kendrick wears a diamond and chrome crown of thorns like Jesus when he performs on stage. And so I took that as, I'll aim at the chrome above your eyelids and throw stones at you and call me the Stone Temple Pilots. And like in the Bible, Jesus says, don't let him without sin throw the first stone. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's like a really deep, really meta bar that's aimed directly at Kendrick's head, literally. And you have to understand the Bible to even understand that bar. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think John Mercado 97 is right. Like, I don't know if people are intelligent enough to get everything that J. Cole is saying and how slick this nigga is talking. And he's doing it with ease. Like he said, like, if I really chose to go hard at Kendrick, it would be like swatting a fly. Like, y'all are not listening. If you think that shit is whack, if you think that Kendrick came harder than Cole, then you're really not listening, and that's fine. I know that's the world we live in, but it's just crazy to me because it's just really crazy to me because Cole, like, for y'all to say Cole's diss is whack is just, it's dishonest. I don't think that's coming from an honest place. And I'm tired of having like dishonest conversations about hip hop with people who don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at with it. I think Cole did a decent job, but I highly suggest you go listen. I think it's called 7 minute drill or something like that. Let me look it up for you just so. Yeah, 7 minute drill by J. Cole. And he dropped a whole album called Might Delete Later. I haven't listened to the whole project. I heard it's pretty good. But I'm going to get into that this weekend, and I'll let you guys know what I think over Monday. I think about it on Monday. You tell me what you think in the chat. John Merck says, the whole time I was like with the wide eye open emojis. I like that. He says, I like Kendrick. Don't get me wrong, but if I had to pick, it's got to be Cole 100% of the time. See, that's why me and you are right here, bro. We're right here. Like, and that's why I appreciate that you tap into the show, because I know you really appreciate hip hop in a way that most people pretend to appreciate hip hop. So that's really dope. And that's going to do it for our show today, y'all. We made it through the hour. It was rough, but we made it. Thank you for tapping in. Please make sure you visit our website, get yourself some merch. Check out our sponsors, The Source, Station Head, and Favor. And if you go out this weekend, please be safe and be responsible. Do not drink and drive. I promise you it's not worth it. I promise you it is not worth it. Don't drink and drive. And if you see me in the streets, holla at me. Everybody have a good night. Peace.